Hello students, we the maths teachers welcome you back to the e-learning program. Let us recall what we have learned in the previous session. We learned multiples and properties of multiples, LCM by listing common multiples, and LCM by prime factorization. Today, let us start with a new chapter, that is chapter 4, fractions. In this session, we will discuss about fractions and types of fractions. Let us learn fractions. We can count whole things easily like a pizza, pie or a donut. But when we have an object, how would we count it? Then we use fraction. A fraction looks like this. The part of a number is called the denominator. It shows how many equal pieces or object it has been divided into. The number which we represent above the line is called the numerator. It shows how many parts of the denominator you are looking at. For example, a pizza is usually divided into 8 slices. That means in a fraction, the denominator will be 8. If you normally eat 1 slice of pizza, then the numerator will be 1. That means you ate 1/8 of a pizza. If you eat 2 slices of a pizza, then 2 will be the numerator. The denominator will still be 8 since there are always 8 slices of pizza. That would mean you ate 2/8 of a pizza. Let us take another example. This pie is divided into 6 pieces and you eat 4 pieces of it. If there are 6 pieces in pie and you eat 4 pieces of it, then 6 is the denominator of your fraction and the numerator of your fraction will be 4. That means you ate 4/6 of a pie. Let us take one more example. If you and your friend have one donut to share, then you will cut it into 2 pieces. If there are 2 pieces of donut and you need 1, the numerator of the fraction will be 1. And the denominator of the fraction will be 2. When the fraction will be 1 divided by 2, we call that as 1/2. So now, what is a fraction? A fraction is a part of a whole. It represents one or more equal parts of a whole object. Look at the given square. The colored parts can be represented by a fraction like this. Here, 3/4 of the square is yellow and 1/4 of the square is blue. In a fraction, the line that separates the numbers is called fraction bar or division bar. The number above the fraction bar is called the numerator and the number below the fraction bar is called the denominator. Now, let us see how to write fractions in numerals and in words. The fraction for the colored part in this figure is written in numerals as 1. then division bar, then 6 below it. And we say 1/6 in words. Here it is written in numerals as 1, then division bar, then 4 below it, and as 1/4 in words. For this figure, it is written as 1 divided by 3 in numerals and in words as 1/3. Here it is written as 1 divided by 2. It is written as half in words. Here the fraction is written as 3 divided by 4 and in words as 3/4. Next, we shall move to other topic, that is types of fractions. Improper fraction. Let us understand this with an example. 5/4 is an improper fraction because a fraction in which a numerator is greater than the denominator is called an improper fraction. How do we understand 5/4 is an improper fraction? Look at this plate. It has 4 equal sections in which we can place just 4 equal pizza slices like this. But what if we have a 5th pizza slice which we want to place on the plate? How do you do it? Well, you don't have a choice, so you just place it over other slices. We place 5 parts over 4 parts. What about the case when 4 out of 4 parts were filled? Then the ratio would be 4/4. And yes, this too is an improper fraction. Now observe these grids. In the first grid, all the 4 parts of a grid are colored. Now we can write it in fraction as 4 divided by 4. In the second grid, only one part of the grid is colored out of 4. That is 1/4. To find the total colored parts, we again add the fractions here. As the denominators are same, we add the numerators and get the answer as 5 divided by 4. Here, look at the numerator, which is greater than the denominator. So we say that 5 divided by 4 is an improper fraction. Now observe another grid in which all the 6 parts are colored. That means the entire grid is colored. We can write it in fraction as 6 divided by 6, which is equal to 1. 6 divided by 6 is also an improper fraction. Remember, an improper fraction is a fraction having a numerator that is equal to or greater than the denominator. Now, let us learn about proper fraction. Observe the grid. Some portions of a grid are colored. That is, 2 parts of the grid are colored out of 6. Here, the fraction obtained is 2 divided by 6, in which the numerator is smaller than the denominator. So, we say 2/6 is a proper fraction. Remember, a proper fraction is a fraction having a numerator that is less than its denominator. Let us take one more example. Here 5 by 8 is a proper fraction because numerator is less than the denominator. 2 by 6, 3 by 5 and 4 by 7. These all are proper fractions. Like and unlike fractions. Like fractions. Fractions having the same denominators are called like fractions. For example, 2 by 3 and 1 by 3 have same denominator, that is 3. So, they are called as like fractions. 2 by 7, 3 by 7 and 5 by 7. These all are like fractions because they all have denominators same, that is 7. Unlike fractions. Fractions having different denominators are called as unlike fractions. For example, 1 by 2 and 2 by 5 are unlike fractions because the denominators are not the same. 3 by 8, 3 by 7 and 7 by 9. These all are unlike fractions because the denominators are not the same. Unit fractions. Let us understand unit fractions with following example. Observe, there are 8 pieces of pizza. One pizza slice is one part of the whole, or one slice out of 8 in total. So each slice can be represented by the fraction as 1 by 8 or 1/8. Any fraction that has numerator 1 is called as unit fraction. In this example, unit fraction is 1 by 8. 1 by 2, 1 by 4, 1 by 7 and 1 by 16 are few examples of unit fractions. Today's home assignment. Dear children, kindly complete your home assignment in your maths notes. Until we meet again, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.